congratulations. In terms of making the film, adapting the book as well, was it ever going to be a poisoned chalice, or was it something that you were desperate to do?
Well, I think of Mohsin Hamid's The Reluctant Fundamentalist came to me as a gift in a sense. I had just gone to Pakistan for the first time, and a child growing up in modern India, we don't easily go across the border. But my father came from Lahore, so when I went there, it was a deeply moving experience, and I, unlike what the newspapers make Pakistan out to be, is this sort of hotbed of drone attacks and corruption and hijackings and so on. What I found in Lahore was an absolute, like the Venice of the East, in fact, a great refinement and music and poetry and fashion and beauty, and people really engaged with what was happening in their world, but in a way that I had never seen before. And I was immediately moved to make something contemporary about Pakistan, as opposed to the partition, which is what Indian filmmakers or others have, gotten. That's what they do. So knowing that and wanting to do that, then when I read the book that Mohsin had written, I had loved his first book, Moth Smoke, and the second book came to me in a manuscript, and I just thought this was the springboard from which I could tell this tale of today's world, but also in a way that is a direct and elegant and mysterious dialogue between the Pakistan or the subcontinent and the West, which is again a dialogue we never see. We always hear one side of the equation and never the other. And not that it was just one side, it was really a very sort of a tightrope, a mystery. And immediately I thought of it as a thriller, that I would make my first thriller, but in a sense a human thriller, because this is about a young man who comes from Pakistan, who dreams of America, who loves it, who ascends the American dream, goes to Princeton, falls in love, has it all, Wall Street, whatever, and then suddenly the world changes and he is being looked at as the other, and then has to make a decision for himself. What does he do? Where does he go? Who is he? Where does he belong? So that seesaw is something I know well as a person who has also lived more than half my life in New York City, and the other very much rooted in India. So it gave me that world to explore.
I think